buddies, welcome to Divinity Original Sin 2. My name is Game Knight and this is a co-op campaign with ThalricRekef. Let's continue.
Hey everyone. We don't know how to start this video apparently.
We're not used to doing this, but it's actually going to be a lot of fun, I think.
Yes, so first of all, hello and welcome to if you haven't guessed it from the intro already, Divinity
Original Sin 2.
Original Sin 2. Yeah, difficult title.
So Thalric and I have done some collaborations earlier, but only during live actually. So we thought, why not try this out? And Thalric, he just wrote me, and I said, yeah, of course. And which game? Well, I found this. And we're gonna try it. I actually played the first one, and did you?
Yes, I haven't yet.
Okay.
I do own it, but I haven't played it yet.
That's how it goes with some games, really.
Yep, pretty much. So we should probably point out that this game is in early access.
Yeah.
It's in alpha still, I believe, so there will be some issues, and it's not a complete game yet, so I think it's the complete first act of the game. And
it's about 10 to 12 hours or something gameplay wise. So it's pretty large already. And it looks just really, really gorgeous.
Yes, and also one of my first videos where I could try to go 1080p and 60 frames per second.
Oh, awesome.
And I hope that it will all work out. I did a lot of testing and had a lot of headaches over the recording not turning out as I wanted it to, but I think I did hit the magical spot there, and I hope it will turn out fine during a longer recording.
Let's hope. All right,
yes.
so what we just want to do first is go over which character we have chosen, each of us. And if you want to go first, Thalric, that would be cool.
Okay, so if you want to see everything, I guess we advise you to just check out the beginning of both of our videos, because we each have our own character creation screen open right now. So you can only see my character on my perspective and Game Knight's character on his perspective. And I am playing a lizard enchanter. So first of all, there are 4 playable races right now: human, elf, dwarf, and lizard.
Yep.
And so I went with lizard. I think ultimately they aim for 5. There is also undead that I think are supposed to be a playable race.
Exactly.
And then you've got a bunch of classes. And as you can see in the top right, with the origin on both of our sides, we went with custom, which just means there will be preset characters which have a set background story, and they get some
special dialogue,
some special dialogue that fits their character and stuff like that. And maybe there's some interactions with other characters that they might have known previously, stuff like that. We both went with custom in this case, though, because it does allow us to just customize more stuff overall.
And because I can't play a dwarf if I don't choose the custom, so that's actually why.
Yeah. Okay, so every race, as you can see, I'm playing a lizard, do have their own skills and stuff like that, or talents that are unique to their race and a skill. In my case, it's the Dragon's Blaze, which is pretty much I can breathe fire in a cone, which could come in handy at some point.
Yeah, maybe, if you don't hit me.
Yes. Then we do have my class. I am playing an enchanter, which is like a mage, but considering there are 4 or 5 mage-like classes, there's a lot. Just to illustrate the point real quick, if you customize the character, you see these are the skills. There are actually 8 different categories, and there are classes that combine most of them, pretty much. So I have points in Aerotheurge and Hydrosophist, which means I do have air and water magic, or ice magic, pretty much. And I'm more of a ranged buff healing kind of class. At least that's what it looks like right now. I start with 3 skills: the Electric Discharge, which is a chain stun in range, or has a chance to stun. Well, it's 100%, but there's probably some resistances we have to work with. Then I've got Hail Strike, which it does what it says. It strikes with hail. And
Lots of hails.
because we're going to be bad and lose health, I do have restoration, which restores vitality, meaning hit points. And pretty much last, we do have the tags, which just start with male and lizard in my case, because I'm a male lizard, and then you get to choose 2 of your own. And I went with Mystic and Jester. There are 8 in total right now that you can choose from. There are still 2 free open spots. I think the pre-made characters take up more there because they have their character name as a tag to signify that they have something special there. And I don't know if you can acquire more. I guess we'll figure that one out.
Maybe, yeah.
And just real quick, down in the middle you have the music instruments, which are just, you can choose out of 1 or 4. I went with the cello. And just during important notes and during combat, you do have a cello bass line in there. Then just according to your instrument, it's a little bit more pronounced during those parts.
Yep.
And yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Okay. And I'm gonna play a dwarf. Grumpy. He's gonna be very grumpy.
I'm uncreative and named me after myself.
And he has a special ability, Metamorph, which can turn a target into stone, so they get incapacitated. It also removes bleeding, burning, poison, and crippled. So you can use this on enemies, or you can use it on your friend to remove bleeding, poison, and burning, and crippled. So it's pretty cool. Very, very nice for my character, because he's going to be a battle mage. So the battle mage is basically a melee caster, and I love mages and I love knights, so I combined them in this guy. Really cool.
Mage Knight.
Mage Knight. Oh, that is awesome.
That's actually a tabletop game.
It is. The
yes.
Mage Knight. Oh, dang it. It can't. Oh.
You wanted to rename yourself?
Yeah. There we go. Grumpy Mage Knight. That's it. Awesome. And apparently the dwarves in Divinity are very, very sneaky. So I have Dwarven Guile, and it gives me +1 sneaking. I don't know. I don't know why. But they are also sturdy, and sturdy adds 2 strength points. I have chosen you to put some points into intelligence, but that got removed. Thank you very much. And it changes, I don't know why it changes my skills here when I edit something. Okay, so
did you accept the change?
Yeah, I did, but it changed it because I changed something, I think. I don't know. Then I have persuasion in my personality, so I get +4 points when persuading characters in a dialogue. There's a lot of things here, and we'll go over them once we actually get further in. And I start out with electrical discharge as well, and blinding radiance, which can blind enemies around me. Pretty awesome, because I can also battering ram into melee and just pop this so they can't see me. Really awesome. Gonna be really good. And I have a rich caramel color on my skin and strawberry hair. I don't know why that is important, but I figured it was. I actually picked the tags Soldier and Noble. So we should get some different dialogue options. And my music instrument is the Banzori, which is apparently just a flute. My music is gone, so my viewers can't hear it right now. But yeah, I'm ready. Accept.
Okay. So one last thing. They are a big tease because they show you how your character could look like. Of course, that's not how he's going to look right now. Problem there. Now it works.
Now it looks a bit better. Let's see the intro.
Honourable Dallas, Madam, we lost a ship sailing Sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assumed some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured in Voidwalking. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully, into eternity. High Judge Orivand.
I'm always trying to figure out if I know that voice actor.
He has a really awesome accent.
Yeah, the way he pronounces the S is a little bit weird. The assume or stuff like that, or it's not completely like that. It sounds a bit weird to me, but it's pretty cool.
I think it because he's swallowing his tongue like assume.
Yeah, something like that. So one thing we haven't mentioned yet is there's 2 difficulty settings right now. The Explorer mode, which is a little bit easier, and as the name says, just allows you to explore more because it's not quite as challenging. And the Classic mode. And guess what we went with?
Yay! Difficulty!
Yes.
We love it.
So we assume that our combined knowledge of potential turn-based strategy games should be enough to not screw up on a regular basis.
But we will screw up, and you guys will have a good laugh. I mean, some of the situations you can have in this game is
Way to be confident.
Quite insane. I think.
Well, I agree. I mean, there was a reason we looked up what button the quick save was.
Yeah. Very good move.
We will have to load sometimes. So we play tested a little bit, about 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. Not
really very far, but we died once during that. So we know that it's possible.
We can. Okay, right, so here we are. We have been shipwrecked.
Yes. So as you can see, pretty much a somewhat standard user interface for role-playing games.
Yeah.
With combat like that.
Got the skills down here, and we got inventory. We got the skills panel, where we
actually see each other's inventory, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. So that you can actually notice if you got a healing potion. Where did you go? Oh, there.
I put it in the back so that I can access it easier.
Cool. And then we have crafting as well. We'll get into that at some point.
I have no idea how that works.
Nope, we'll figure it out.
So as you can see, we can interact with everything here.
Yeah, and what is really special about this this series is that the environment interacts with your spells. So, for instance, water here can be electrified or frozen. You can create pools of water on the ground so that you can use electrical skills to actually spread that out.
Yep. There are, for example, also skills that leave an oil trace around.
Yeah.
And with my fire breath, for example, I can set that on fire and stuff like that. It's a lot of weird fun.
We'll have a lot of fun with that.
The first NPC you can very easily miss if you don't go this way. It's a little boy called Tam.
And I can join in?
Yes. So just one person can actually choose the dialogue, but the other person gets to read what I choose in this case, because I was the first one to actually talk to him. Oh wow, can actually trade. Well, it's red, so it probably doesn't work. I didn't see that prompt before.
Oh yeah, the trade. Yeah.
So, and we decided beforehand that the person that is not actually taking part in the conversation will usually read what the NPC says.
Yep.
Or the narrator in that case.
So I will go ahead.
Yes.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up in angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you and his arms snap to the sides. I'm not supposed to talk to lizards.
Okay, so I now have 3 choices, and here's the first example already that, with the bracket, you can see it's a lizard answer in this case. And I'm going to choose that one, so that's a pity. Lizards are famed storytellers.
Really? Like, what kind of stories?
Well, I do know a really good one about a dragon king. He ruled vast lands and married a beautiful elf princess.
A dragon that marries an elf? That sounds silly. Can I hear it anyway? You warmly tell the tale of the dragon, but despite your best efforts, you notice that your knowledge of legends and monsters is somehow upsetting the child.
What? That's not nice.
Really? Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that bring the bad void things here?
Do you think I look like a sorcerer?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching his face. He lifts his mirror up to his nose, closes on one eye, and looks at himself again. I don't see any sorcerer on you or me. A source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
Well, they might as well be wrong and crazy.
Hehe, maybe you're right. Hehe. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than inside.
Do your parents know where you are?
They're gone now. The Magister took them already. I guess they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back home.
It's not safe out here. My ship was attacked by a Voidwoken not far off this shore.
I saw. I guess a lot of people died. But you didn't.
Why don't you seem scared?
I guess I am. But I just... it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Okay, so we survived the Voidwoken attack by the skin of our teeth. You should really find somewhere safer to go.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see. Okay.
And yeah, sure, bye.
Yes, you're bye.
So this is pretty much, I think, just to give you a little bit more knowledge about
where you are and what this area is.
So I really don't know a whole lot about the story, but apparently the sorcerers are what apparently attract the Voidwoken, and that's why we also have these collars around us, and we're source muted.
Yep.
But
I'm not sure how it works either, but I guess we'll learn more as we go along.
Find out. As you can see here, at least on my end, we can pick stuff up. Just picked up some possible ingredients for crafting later, and don't leave me behind for the first fight, please.
I'm waiting.
So this is something, if you press shift, you actually see how these are two enemies, the first ones.
Yep.
And you actually see their view range.
And they are vicious voidlings.
Yes, so we are probably going to go, and I'm just going to go in left.
Yep. I'll go down here.
There we go.
So once you enter here, you go into turn-based mode, and your initiative gets rolled, and you can see how we will act up here. So Thalric goes first.
Yes, so I think I'm probably just gonna... I'm thinking about the hail strike. As you can see, it's 3 circles, but the issue with that is if I put that in wrong there, it's going to affect you as well, so I'm going to try and position it somewhat decently.
Cool.
I can actually rotate this, and I haven't really tried yet.
I love that when you activate a skill, I can see what you're going to do before he does it, so it's...
Okay, let's do that.
Hail strike! Oh,
So they're both chilled, and now I have only 1 action point left, which means I can't actually really do much.
Yep.
So I'm just going to end my turn and not move. I can't even attack because it costs 2. But I'm going to take that skill point, that action point with me for the next turn.
Exactly, and you regenerate action points every turn, so so you can save them if you want to.
Yes.
So I can charge in there and knock them down, which I'll do because it only costs me 1 AP.
Yes. So that's the battle ram. Ah, yeah, costs battering ram.
Battering ram, yeah. And then
so now they're both knocked down.
And then I can just hit them if I want to with my axes. And they're chilled and knocked down, so I'll just do that. Oh, I missed. I don't know, the thing that comes out of them, the black thing, is that
cursed.
because they are void? Oh, they are. That's because they are nasty.
Yep.
Beasties. Your turn.
Okay, so the one just couldn't do anything apparently. The other one just stood up.
Yep.
And they can talk, and apparently they know us.
They can talk?
That's a bit weird. Yeah, it did say something.
He did?
Yes.
That's
Check the recording.
spooky.
So I'm gonna take your skill and just do that. There we go. So now they're both stunned.
Nice.
And actually, what you can see, because there's blood on the ground, the stun actually does transfer to that. So if Game Knight stands in that, he might get stunned as well. So it's you need to be careful when using stuff like that.
We need to be very careful.
And let's see, I think I am going to attack this one just normally, see if I can kill him.
Oh, beautiful.
Not quite, but he's almost dead though. And now I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna chop this one. There we go.
Nice.
Ow,
And now you're stunned.
I got stunned because of the blood transferred.
That's the interesting thing. I think the water happened because of them being chilled.
Yeah, that ended, and then the water just came, and the blood. Oh, watch out, because you're gonna burn the blood, apparently, I think.
Oh yeah, the curse, at least I think, can burn. I was thinking about maybe getting away with getting the water away, but I don't think that's going to work. So your health is looking okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just stunned for a bit. And now he got chilled again.
We'll just do that. And can't do more. Yeah, you're both pretty...
He moved into the stun, so that's pretty
go.
cool. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you. Oh, I'm chilled. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. Chilled wolf.
I mean, I can warm you up if you want.
No.
For everyone that wants to see how that looks like, by the way.
Oh.
So another area is going to burn for a little while. And as you can see, we both have an exclamation mark above our heads. You really need to get out of the water.
I can't move. I can't move.
It needs to stop at some point.
Yeah.
Let me just try this, because this actually should not do anything bad. It does get rid of some of the water, at least.
At least it doesn't damage me, but wow. It stays for quite a while.
Yeah, but you should be able... You were not stunned for a while. I'm just going to make use of that and start looting.
Yep. I can't move.
Okay, I don't move in there. Hey, there we go. I got a washboard. There we go.
A washboard?
Yes. And there's the an NPC here, Magister Jalen, who's actually dead. The Void Wotan killed him. And I think I'm going to leave everything in there for you because, well, I'm going to take the Resurrection Scroll because I'm going to stay back and probably can use it more.
Yep.
But there's a healing potion in there as well, which probably is more useful for you. So why is that stun still going on? Try to...
Can you hailstorm and freeze the ground? Because that should actually... I'll take the damage. Thank you. I'd rather be chilled than stunned. But be careful because it's gonna...
On my test, I did stun. Yeah, now the stun finally has worn off. So that took longer than it used to on my tests. So in the Magister, there's still some stuff.
Yeah, I stole it.
Yes, good.
Oh, and you told me I could put down the backpack and then put stuff in it.
Yes, you can.
Which is pretty cool. So
I mean,
you can have that.
Pretty much an extension of your hot bar.
Yeah.
Pretty much for the skills that you can.
Oh, look at my guy wiggle when he walks. Look at that. He wiggles. Wiggle.
Oh, wasn't there? Why were the exclamation marks gone? Weren't there?
Yeah, there were. No
okay,
time
so
for idle chit chatter. We lost.
Usually that just means we can talk with each other. So there should be.
I think. Oh, maybe if we go this way.
Should we get our first NPC helper?
Oh, we could.
Real quick.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that's something. If you don't take the pre-made characters, apparently you are going to meet them, and this is the first one. The lizard pre-made character that's in the game already.
Yeah.
Called the Red Prince. So I took the first one. If you want, you can take the second one. Just mean...
there we go.
Okay, there we go. You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Never before have you seen a lizard such as this.
You look a bit, sunburned. Maybe you should go in the shade.
The lizard turns towards you with the graceful ease of a dancer or a duelist. He looks you up and down with a less than impressed expression. I suppose that was what passes as a clever remark in the neck of the bog, I should think.
I'm very intrigued by your color. My beard is almost the same color, so it's the first time I've seen a red lizard, really.
Paraphrasing much? That's because I'm the only one. They call me the Red Prince, the spouse of the sun. They say that when I was born, the sun didn't set for 7 days, so enamored was she with the little red me. Little Red Riding Hood?
Red Riding Hood.
Be that as it may, I fancy I was rather lucky to be born a prince. It made them celebrate my uniqueness. Had I been common born, they might have drowned me in a well.
You seem to be quite alone. Did you consider looking for companionship?
Nope.
Okay. Wonder if it's the search for solitude that brings you here by the sea.
If it was, I failed, didn't I? But no, that wasn't the true reason.
He's a really idiot.
I don't know why I would even tell you this, but at this defining moment in time, I'm quite beyond the vanities that would otherwise impede me.
Okay.
If I find my mind wandering along the wall-like frontier of suicide, you see, to scale it or not to scale it, that is my conundrum.
Ah, okay. So he's actually thinking about killing himself.
Yep.
I could always lend you a hand if your courage should fail you.
That would hardly be fair now, would it? The operative notion in suicide is that of the self, after all. Really? Besides, courage never fails me. Weakness does not belong to the characteristics of a prince.
Why? True courage would mean that you brave misfortune that assail you. Why don't you join me and my companion? I intend to escape this island.
Escape? I had not considered the option, being neither avian or amphibian in nature.
He's not amphibian?
No, he's reptilian.
Oh, reptilian, of course.
The prospect would please me, I admit, my alternative being rather dour. But tell me, why would I cast in my lot with you? Dwarves make for good house slaves, not comrades in arms.
I'm no slave, and I never will be. You have shown this little... you'll show this lizard the worth of a free man. I'll show you how to be a free man.
In that case, I doubt not your endeavors will amuse while we travel. Lead on, O bastion of freedom.
I am a bastion of freedom. All right. So I actually got him. Cool.
Yes. Well, I actually have control over that, so I could take him away from you if I want to.
Oh, cool.
Let's
You're
actually...
the boss.
What class is he? So in case you haven't noticed yet, lizards are quite the elitist race.
Yep. He has single-handed geomancer warfare. He's Earth. And he has... Where's his skills? There we go.
How can I change to him?
So he has Battle Stomp.
I probably can't change to him because you control him.
Ah. I can give you him if need be. Recover armor. He can regain physical and magical armor of...
Yeah, so he's soldier class, I believe.
He's soldier. He's a tank.
Yep. And I think, at least that's what I've been thinking of. We have pretty much two options about how to handle the NPCs. Or three. We can just go random as we want to. Or I control all the ranged and you all the melee. Or we mix it up and keep it about 50-50.
I think 50-50 would work best. So if I give you him... Can I...
I can connect him to myself, I think. Well, actually, I think I need to... Let's see. There is assign characters. I can choose that. So I can just move him up. And now I control him. Or I should control him. There we go.
Cool. Because I think if you have a melee character, I have a ranged character, it makes for some diverse gameplay.
Yeah, true.
Cool.
So let's see, and as you can see here, his tags are actually, he got the Red Prince tag, which, as I was saying, they do have their specific things.
Oh, a shell. I like shells.
And because he's connected right here, he's just going to follow me.
And it makes sense. I mean, you are a lizard as well, so...
Yes. Oh, penny bun mushroom. What the hell?
What the hell? It can be eaten.
Well, the effects are unknown. They might be poisonous. Is it poisonous or venomous?
Poisonous.
The
if
ones
it would be.
ingest, the other ones is a bite.
Oh,
So,
hello.
black cat.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear and it shakes its head, confused.
And that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, there is a talent called Pet Pal, I think, which lets you understand what animals say. And that way you can actually see what the cat says to you there.
Nice.
Because there's actually something in there, just for everybody to know. So this is just a sleeping bag to regain health here.
And cheese. Oh, and a repair hammer. Cool.
And
yeah, so
you can actually take that bedroll, so I'm going to take that with us.
Oh, yeah.
How do I pick that up again? I think we do...
Right click and pick up.
Oh, yeah. So as you can see now, I do have a bedroll. And we can use that to rest and regain health when there's no enemies nearby. So you already looted everything.
Yes!
Here. Yes.
I'm a dwarf. I loot. give me all the loot.
Yes. So there is actually... should we trigger the... That's still something we've seen. Should we trigger the conversation over here real quick before we go visit the turtles? I assume we want to do those.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
But
let's
last
do that.
time, the NPCs that are over here started running towards us, so I think we should probably just do that real quick. They're
go
going
ahead.
to... There they go.
Alright. Ah! Yep. You there, lizard. You came from that wrecked ship? Are the Voidwoken ashore?
Let's see. You're a little late. We already killed the last of the Voidwoken that made it to dry land.
You? You killed the Voidwoken? Woken. Sorry. She reaches out and tugs hard on your collar, checking that it's firmly in place. Okay. They must have been pretty badly hurt in the wreck. Let's hope there aren't any more incoming. Are there any other survivors?
I didn't see anyone else.
Shite.
Literally.
Let's go, Grello. It was Jalen on that last ship, right? Maybe he made it to shore.
Well, he did, but...
And you, inmate. Head on into the camp, but be careful. Dallas and Alexander are busy up ahead.
So I'm actually going to try... It did give me the information to actually... I could trade with almost
Oh.
anybody. I just want to see how that looks.
Yeah.
What they have. So we can actually do this. Confirm the direction of pressing accept. You can also identify repair. Activate traders. So we could... I could get some stuff here. Oh, nice. I could buy intestines. Really?
Why is she carrying intestines?
That's not something I'd like to question, I think.
Why do you have intestines?
So what would that give me? Just value
It's a
paper
part of
offer.
my collection.
But we're not going to trade, of course. So
Okay. Don't interrupt them if you want to keep your skin. I kind of like my skin. Like to hold on to that.
So this is something that if you go this way, we found on accident. But
I've
now his
spotted
character,
something.
he spotted something, but you still have to actually see it yourself.
Something hidden has been revealed. The higher the width, the more you are
Here,
to reveal. What is this?
mounds.
Oh, we can dig? Use? Oh,
What
a
did I
dusty
just-
pouch. I had a shovel.
Oh, if you're a lizard, there's a simple bow in there, and 9 gold. A simple bow is pretty cool, but none of us really need
Nah.
that. I mean, it is better than my weapon, but I would at least lose my shield. By the way, if you use the shield, you can recover armor, and
Oh.
that actually means you don't take damage as easily. And
Cool.
he has that as well.
Yeah, and he's a melee character, so that does make a lot of sense.
Okay, yes.
So I think that was what we discovered. Oh, look
Yeah.
at this, when you walk through here, the vines actually move.
Well, I think what we actually should have discovered there is the mound. but we never
Yeah.
really saw it.
Exactly.
But by accident, we also just found this afterwards. So
Hidden place.
this is acid, and as you can see, there's ooze. There's an ooze barrel right here.
And you can pick up the ooze barrels and put them down and destroy them if you want to.
Yep.
And you can burn away this with your ability.
Okay, there's tongs and a little bit more gold. So as you can see, there is a ladder here, these vines. But there is the ooze in the way. But there is a way to remove that. And... Nope, cat, go away, cat.
Don't burn the cat.
I think there is some sort of significance to the cat. But we can't control what it does.
No.
So we can just burn away the ooze. We just have to wait for the fire to go out, which is just going to take a few seconds.
And the crate is burning.
Here?
Burning!
Well, I already...
The cat is burning. Meowch!
I'm healing.
Nice.
Okay, fire is out.
So, a ladder with 5,050 hit points.
Yes.
Sniffles.
And that leads us up to this hidden alcove.
Hello.
And gives us some experience.
I'll talk to Eunice here.
Okay, let me just listen in. Where is she? You go with us? Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Furalas. I don't know how that... That's the language. She is so late.
Slow down. Explain what you mean.
Never mind, it is not your concern. You leave, but... She leans forward. Her eyes are wet with fear as she takes your hand.
Okay.
Please do not lead anyone here.
Alright. Chill. She's crying. Want to talk to the child as well?
Yes.
You hear small whimpering sounds from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling.
What's wrong?
She looks up at you as if to answer, but recoils at the sight of you and buries her face in her knees once more.
Why are you afraid of me?
'Cause you're a master. Master sent us here. Me and Ma and Pa. She was not a nice lady. Lizards aren't nice ladies. They beat me. That's my kid's voice.
Yes. I'm not very good with voices, so I'm not sure how...
I'm gonna challenge you on that, you know.
We'll see, we'll see. Not all lizards are slavers. I'd never harm you.
Gee, you don't sound like a master. You're nicer than the others. But I still miss my ma and pa.
Everything's going to be alright.
How do you know? You're a mentalist? Psychic?
I don't.
Her eyes lock with yours for a moment. She places her head on her knees and sits quietly.
Okay. That was the wrong thing to say, I think.
She's like, oh really? You know?
There is...
No.
There is... I think there is a way to maybe get something more out of the child. A little bit, but...
Yeah. Maybe we
there.
can befriend these guys, I don't know. But they have a lot of stuff.
So if you can see, if you take a look at or hover over their items, it's a red hand there. And that just means you would steal, and they would see you steal. And they don't like that, so I assume they might attack you if you go for that.
Oh yeah.
I assume we could actually kill them as well, but why should we? And now we're going to quick save.
I mean...
the game is quick saving for us.
Yeah. I mean, I might be grumpy, but I'm not a murderer like that.
Yes.
Murderer of child.
I just said we could, not we should.
We could. And look at this turtle. Oh, he's
so cute.
So cute. He's not gonna do anything.
Unhook the characters real quick and take control of the prince. And we should probably both move into the middle slowly. And if you haven't guessed, this is where we died, by the way. There's a bloated corpse there. That looks interesting, doesn't it? Oh.
I recognize the signs.
Turtles are turning
These
void
turtles
woken. So
and look at this ancient tainted turtle.
The Red Prince goes first, and
Oh, cool.
It does have some mean attacks, so I think I'm gonna try and make it into close combat before that happens.
Maybe with the big one.
Or we
yeah.
could try to knock it down. I
Yeah.
don't know if that will work though from back
It
here.
could. It could.
Let's try. Knockdown, blocked by
knockdown,
physical
blocked.
armor.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, that's
So he
something-
resisted. Basically.
Well, I think in that case I can either move or we can cast a spell on ourselves. So do I want to move closer? I think we'll just move in right in front so that the turtle doesn't hit us both, ideally. Even though I won't be able to attack.
Okay.
Yep, that's
Ow.
the thing I was thinking about. Yep, that's pretty mean.
Wow.
Yep.
What an idiot.
So I'll start with restoration on you.
Oh, thank you.
And by the way, this is what I've been talking about. This is some oily thing that he's in right now.
And you don't want to put that on fire once.
Yes.
While I'm in it, at least.
Exactly. So I'm gonna try and stun the turtle here on the right. With my, or actually, do you want to this? That way I could hit both. With
yeah.
chilled. I think that could be good. Let's try that. So they're both
Awesome.
chilled. The one over there isn't too bad. Okay, it's moving over closer as well.
Oh, that slowly heals as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, my skill
your
heals
spell?
for 2 turns.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's his turn again.
So I completely missed my turn because I got knocked down.
Yep,
That's
really
nasty.
brutal.
Nasty
So
stuff.
should I go for the ancient turtle, or do I not want to move and just stay and take care of the void touch turtle here alone that I'm already close to?
If you move, he will get an attack on you, so...
Well, I could try contamination as well, but that does create some random surfaces of
Poison.
poison. So I don't think that's a good idea here. So I think
Maybe just whack that void turtle.
I'm gonna go
Turtle.
defensive first, do this. Although actually I think I'm gonna cast that on you because you're not wearing a shield.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
That makes you fortified and gives you
Nice.
some armor. And then I'm gonna hit there. Okay, that's at least got rid of his
Armor.
armor. And then I can also fire, but just trying to not set the pool of blood of fire back there. Don't know if that's going to destroy some loot, but this is still going to hit him. So that's fine. And now he's burning.
Ow.
Yeah, you absorbed all of that.
All of that.
That's pretty good.
That's
You
that's
don't-
wonderful.
Need more healing right now, do you?
Nope, I'm fine.
So
I'm gonna be okay.
I think I'm gonna stun
Cool.
and hope that it will chain. It should chain over to the big turtle as well.
Yeah. Maybe it'll hit the blood though.
Okay, it didn't chain over, did it?
It hit you though. Yourself.
Oh, how did that happen? Well, it's okay.
He's actually in water right now, which is really good. But I'm gonna want to get over here. I can hit both.
Oh, you're
By
battering
doing that?
ramming through to mine? Okay,
Yeah.
nice. That's really good. Oh,
Oh!
and you knocked him down.
And he started burning because of his blood. What is... Oh, that's the metamorph. And then we can do this. Ah!
Well,
It hit your prince as well.
yeah.
Sorry. But we can deal with that one. Let me end my turn.
Okay, yeah.
Whoa.
That was all the stun.
Yeah, and
So, combat examine. Highlight an
It's
enemy,
my
press right
turn.
mouse button.
Let me do-
Okay, that's actually really good.
Huh?
Once it's my turn, I think I can do that. I can right-click enemies and examine them. We should be able to do that right now.
Oh.
And I do have a Lore Master,
Oh.
which just means I get more information about them.
Oh,
in
cool.
theory. So we can actually see about them. I can't
Like
I can't right
the
now, I think.
resistances and stuff. Ow. Dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal in a moment. Don't worry.
Yeah. We're coming.
Okay, now I can examine. So, blinded is permanent. Wow, okay, that's pretty awesome.
It's permanent?
Yeah.
It doesn't...
Minus 50% accuracy. Level 2 attitude. Okay, I can't see that. And it's got opportunist.
Pretty
Which
cool.
just means it's gets attacks of opportunity. Okay, we are gonna do that because that's not going to hit you.
Oh, you tripped him. Awesome.
Yes.
That burning and the blood is really annoying. The
I
cursed
can't
oil.
attack him, but I'm just gonna walk as far as I can get.
Yeah.
So I myself am a little bit hurting. So
Yep.
I can't heal restoration yet. I can do that next turn. So I'm gonna give myself another shield. Can I actually examine the small one? Yeah, okay, I can actually see its resistances.
Oh, cool.
Because of the Lawmaster. And its stats as well. That's really good. Got armor of 5. It's minus 20% resistances to fire, so it's actually weak against fire. But it's got 20% resistance against water and earth.
Okay.
So my fire attack actually is not the worst thing, but I'm in blood. So, well, blood is actually meaningless.
Blood is fine. Blood is like water.
So we're gonna do this. Burn it a little
The
bit.
problem is if they bleed, it will burn. Because it's the cursed oil thing.
Yeah. And I can't really move away. Well, I didn't actually want to move. I wanted to attack. Well,
Yeah.
too late now. Okay, I missed.
Okay.
So is Necrofire the normal fire? I don't think so. It's
No, I
the
think
cursed
it's...
fire. Yeah, it's the cursed fire applies
Yeah.
Necrofire.
I'm gonna put this guy on fire because I'm on fire
Oh, okay, cool.
and I can move just out there. Hurt a bit, but should be okay. And then I can also perform a heavy attack that deals 5 to 6, physical plus 3 to 4. Uses 3 action points. Dealing more damage.
Okay, so the Red Prince gets his turn again.
You are pretty hurt.
Yeah, you are as well, though. I'm still okay, somewhat okay.
We do have the potions, so you could use those.
Oh, I can't really get away here because he's got opportunists, so I just need to attack the guy, I think.
Yeah. Which is fine. I mean, he's
There
dead.
we go. Okay, now I can heal myself.
Man, having one that can heal is just really awesome.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
And I just need to end my turn. So let's see
Ow.
if you... Yeah, you're...
I'm just gonna walk into the water here. Should be good.
Yeah, you do that, and then I can heal you. Hopefully that does something.
It doesn't
Or
put
is
out
it-
the fire. I actually thought it would.
Yeah, because maybe it's Necrofire?
Yeah. Cannot be extinguished.
Ah,
I should have read that, but yeah. Immunity to wet. Okay. I did not know that.
I don't need that, I think. Let's just attack him. I hope that I can get to you to heal you before that becomes an issue.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna take 4 to 5 damage, and it only has 1 turn left, and I have 8 hit points left, so I'm gonna be fine.
Okay.
So you just kill that, and we'll be golden.
There we go.
There we go.
Good. Hey, I've got intestines.
Beautiful, beautiful
And now we
intestines.
Lock these again. Oh, there's a red snapper. That's good. So that was the first more difficult fight.
That was one of the harder fights we've encountered, and well, now we have something to look forward to. Oh, mage pants. 6 magic armor.
What's in here? Oh, swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him. Okay. got a soggy diary and lockpicks. That's where we got the lockpicks.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Let's, hold on.
boom. Because there is a chest over here, so I think we want to probably come to an end for the first one pretty soon.
Definitely.
But just to maybe see if we can open the lock on this chest.
Maybe if we leave that for next time, and we can people can join and see if we can actually get this pick.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
All right. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Divinity Original Sin 2 multiplayer campaign with ThalricRekef. My name has been Game Knight, and I hope that I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed sharing this experience with me. If you did, leave me a like and a comment down below. It's very much appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, remember to subscribe by joining the Nightly Buddyhood. Have a wonderful game night. Cheers and stay cool.